So do you want to sweat the limitations, or do you want to inspire possibilities? How about that? Do you want to sweat limitations, or let me turn down my volume on my phone. Do you want to sweat the limitations, or do you want to inspire possibilities? Do you want to sweat limitations, or do you want to inspire possibilities? So this is what today's Facebook Live is all about. Folks, some people say to me, hey Rachel, how come you're so happy in the midst of COVID-19? One of the things that I have been running, hey Ross, one of the things that I've been running now for a full 8 years is all of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory, okay? All of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory. And all of life comes to me with ease, joy and glory, as my amazing friend, Dr. Dane Hare said, that is the creation of a future beyond this reality, okay? So if you look at our world right now, the dominant energy is fear, doubt, and people aren't looking at their future. And it's basically a big, huge control and fear playing out. So the question is, do you buy into that? Do you buy into these things called distractor implants, fear, doubt, anger, rage, fury, hate, blame, shame, regret, guilt, anger, rage, fury, hate, blame, shame, regret, guilt, love, sex, jealousy, peace, fear, doubt, business, reality, life, death, living. What else is in there? Addictive, obsessive, compulsive point of views. Yeah, I did it. So these are from a book called Living Beyond Distraction. Hey, Sonia, Living Beyond Distraction. And basically what they send us into is a sweat of limitations rather than inspiring possibilities. So the line I'm about to use now is a line that I started playing with 8 years ago, March 2012. And the willingness to use this and invite this energy into my life every single day has allowed me to actualize a different way of living. My life is completely transformed now to what it was 8 years ago. So all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. That is the creation. What is creation? Something that creates change for a greater possibility, for a greater set of choices, for a greater living, you know? So what is change? Change is the choice that you can make to create a greater possibility for your life, for your body, for your finances, for your business, for your relationships. So all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory, as said by Dr. Dane, this piece. That is the creation of the future beyond this reality. And for anyone that knows me, knows that this is a tool that I live. I use it every single day, all day in my life. All of money comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of COVID-19 comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of business comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. You know, when I couldn't get home to see my son for his 21st birthday, all of that comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. So this is a demand that I have of myself, that I will live in ease no matter what shows up in my life. And that's where, do you want to inspire yourself into possibilities? Or do you actually want to sweat the limitations? Oh, Britta, you're so welcome. So what you can do for any of this fear, doubt, you know, any of that, just actually destroy and uncreate it all, and recognize that it's a lie that keeps you continuously looping, you know, the infinity sign that keeps you looping into fear, which is, what does fear say? It takes you out of your ability to change anything in your life that's not working for you. And for me, the true magic in life is the ability to transform and change anything that's not working for me. For me, the true magic in life is knowing that me, Rachel O'Brien, can change and transform anything that's not working for me in my life. That is actually the greatest thing for me. And the other thing is, doubt stops you committing to your reality. Okay, doubt stops you committing to your reality and what you would like to have as your life and living. So here, folks, if you're wondering how come I have got so much peace and so much ease is during COVID-19, is number one, I trust that there's a greater outcome for the planet. I trust that I live with people that like having me around. They want me, they care for me, and they contribute to my life. These are the energies that allow me to live with ease, joy, and glory. So, number one, I trust that there is a gift in COVID-19, and I trust that the planet and the earth will always care for me. That's a big one for me. Okay, I trust that there's an energy of consciousness that I am connected to, and that it will always care for me and nothing can diminish it. It's a big one for me. Okay. Number two, be aware who you surround yourself with. I live with people who care for me, who want to have me, as in they enjoy having me in their lives, and also they contribute to my life. That's a big one. Number three, I am willing to have ease, joy, and glory with money. I get up every day, and my life is about contributing to our lives being greater. That's the whole energy of what I actually came here to be in the world, is contributing to our lives being greater. So Anna says, what question can I have to have it be ease for my body? So, okay, so let's start with this. This is beautiful. So right now, everyone on the live, just put your hand on your chest, okay? And just take a breath into your body, okay? And we're going to play with an energy called gratitude. And gratitude is the energy that creates most in the world, and it is the least used. Most people favor judgment and separation over gratitude and communion. So Anna, right now, are you grateful that you have a body and that you've chosen to be in this world at this time? Just be grateful that you have a body. I've got me today. I've got my body and I'm grateful for it, okay? Because what gratitude does is it eliminates all separation. Okay, and then ask this, particularly if you're sensitive and if you're really aware. I'm super sensitive to energies. What am I aware of? Am I aware of sadness in the world? Am I aware of separation? Am I aware of people freaking out? And then my favorite tool, who does this belong to? Return to sender of consciousness attached. Hey Larry, how are you doing? So all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. So if you have an area in your life that is challenging or difficult for you, as Anna said, it could be your body, it could be family, it could be relationships, it could be money, okay, it could be business. For me, I grew up around a lot of stress, a lot of tension, violence as a very young baby. My dad was very violent, and I had abuse as well. And one of the things that I know, folks, is that if I can choose to live if I can inspire possibilities by what I've transformed and changed in my life, then that is a massive gift. Every single thing that I move through is a massive gift. So the question is, do you want to sweat limitations, or would you actually like to jump to inspire possibilities? And guess what? The only one that can choose that is you. So here's what we will finish it with today. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of COVID-19 comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Okay, in this time of this pandemic, not only of the corona is like the primary problem at the moment, but also the secondary thing of talking to people that are isolated. They haven't got connection, they haven't got touch, they haven't got communion. Also, some people with addictions, alcoholism, people go to addiction when they haven't got, they mightn't have money, or when they have problems, they find something to deal with it. So there's a load of secondary energies going on now too from the COVID-19. So right now, would you actually be willing to choose ease, joy, and glory as a reality that's available to you? And what if we, by caring for you today, watching this live, and by caring for you today and stepping out of victimization, what if you choosing to have a life of ease is the greatest contribution that you can be to the world? So if I victimize Rachael O'Brien, and if I sweat limitations and I make life difficult and hard, that's, as a leader, I influence everyone. That's what I'm influencing into the world. Whereas if I step into choosing a different set of possibilities, which is ease, joy, and glory, the creation of that in my life. No, I'm not buying anyone else's point of view. And if I choose peace with what is in our world right now, then what future will that create? So here we go. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory with my body. I'll choose gratitude. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory with COVID-19. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory with money. What? You can't have ease with money because everyone has a problem. Everyone has a point of view. Everyone has a feeling. Everyone has an emotion. Everyone has an upset. But what if none of that is true? All of life comes to me with ease. My phone starts beeping every time I do Facebook Live. All of life comes to me with ease with my business. For me, business is about people. It's about engaging with people. It's about how can I make someone else's life greater and my life becoming greater. It's not about diminishing people. It's not about proving that I'm better. It's actually about living in a benevolent world. Okay? All of business comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And here's the big one. All of my relationships comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. So even if you have a family member choosing sickness, or if you have someone that's in an addiction, you know, that you actually be an allowance and you have ease with that person who's choosing that for whatever reason. So the question is today, are you willing to be the leader who creates a different reality here? And do you want to inspire possibilities, or would you prefer to sweat the limitations? Folks, you know, there's a magnanimous universe out there. We're energetic beings first and foremost. We molecularly are in communion with everything. Your point of view creates your reality might be the most difficult, challenging phrase that you've ever heard, concept that you've ever heard. What I have become aware of, it is real and true. And today, what are the infinite possibilities? All the tools that I talk about in my Facebook Lives are from the work of Access Consciousness. It's about accessing the greatness of you, not diminishing you, not making you less, you know, not being the victim, not allowing anyone to abuse you. You actually teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. So that's my message for today. Do you want to sweat the limitations, or you can get off your ass, dust yourself down and ask, what can I actually do today that will create the tomorrow that I'd like to have? And you can inspire possibilities with these questions. What else is possible? Okay. How does it get any better than this? And you can run the mantra, all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. And folks, if you'd like to join me tonight, I have a telecall, Need is Lack. I have a telecall that is No More Need, choosing the courage to choose possibilities even when lack seems real. And sometimes we require, you know, facilitation or calls to support us to move through limitations and fear, which are locked into our bodies. You know, if we grow up around fearful people, we become fearful. So on the other side of fear is hidden your ability to change anything that doesn't work for you. So have a beautiful Thursday. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Write it. I have things written here on my wall in the office. What can I now choose that wasn't available before? And all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And have gratitude that you're here on this planet at this time. And have gratitude for your sweet body. You know, it has your back, not judging it and making it wrong. And have a beautiful day. Bye for now. Bye-bye.